next year you must have seen G20 का logo. Okay, G20's logo में G20 is written. Below that there was lotus. Lotus का flower है वहाँ पे. Okay, so many people, many commentators, okay, said that Kamal ka phool, lotus flower, BJP's political symbol. So they are trying to politicize this thing as well. Congress party and other opposition parties said it. BJP also gave an answer. But their answer, the answer was broadly given by Sudhanshu Trivedi. He is a very learned person. I have a deep respect for that person. But he gave a very wrong answer. His interpretation was completely wrong. He had no idea about what does that particular symbol actually demonstrate. Today we are going to learn that what does lotus means for India, the ideological or the cultural heritage of India. So we'll talk about India and China both. Okay? So how do they see the world is the question. How do they see the world? When they see the world, how do they see it? Okay. So India is side, लिख देता हूं मैं, and I will write China this side. Let's understand that one. Let's first talk about China. Okay. Okay. China's thinking is, China is a middle kingdom. Middle kingdom. This is their strategic thinking. This is their core idea. Remembered it. Middle kingdom, okay, surrounded by your, I would rather say, barbarians, surrounded by barbarians. This is their strategic thinking. This is their own thinking. Okay, all right, चलो अब what does this imply? लिख तो दिया, मतलब क्या है? It's like आप कह सकते हो कि okay, all right, चलो, this is your China. Middle kingdom means not middle kingdom means not, don't understand, consider middle kingdom as a kingdom with middle power. No, middle of, geographically it is in the middle. All other countries surrounding it, they are barbarians. Okay, चलिए. This is middle kingdom. ठीक है? This is kingdom. Now this kingdom means there is a civilization. Civilization. There is culture. They are fully cultured people. They are a true civilization. These are barbarian tribal people. ऐसा thinking है उनका. Okay. Now, okay, और kingdom है तो all organized and all means all powerful. All powerful. Now, okay, the role of this kingdom is to fix the barbarians. ठीक है? ये क्या है? Fix the barbarians. Remember it. Their purpose of this kingdom is to fix these barbarians. All right? Now they are all powerful. They are all civilization. Okay? Means they consider themselves. Okay? Means they consider themselves as supreme. ये इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? Manifestation of this is what? supreme. They consider themselves as supreme. Supreme है वो. All right? So means world order कैसा होगा? वो दिखता है जब वर्ल्ड में तो क्या दिखता है? हायरार्कियल. They see the world as hierarchy. Number one way, other are नीचे. Hierarchy means this is one, another will be two. ऐसा होगा hierarchy. All right? So they see the world as hierarchy. Means their core purpose of international relation or their strategic culture will be to have a sinocentric world, not view. गलत लिखा मैंने, ऑर्डर लिखता हूं मैं यहां. Sinocentric world order. Got it? This is what they think of when they see international relation, when they see themselves, when they see other countries. That's why they always talk about, not explicitly, indirectly, Sinocentric world order. Chinese belt, Chinese spirit, Chinese road, बात करता है ना, Chinese technology, Chinese finance, Chinese money, everything Chinese. Try and understand. All right? Chalo. At the same time, how India see the world? That is also a very pertinent question. भारत कैसे देखता है? भारत बड़ा अजीब टाइप से देखता है. जैसी कि वर्ल्ड जो है वो है, it's in mandals. World is divided in mandals. Mandal सिद्धांत means different parts. World A, World B, World C, World D. ठीक है. And India is मतलब own द्वीप. ठीक है, अपना एक द्वीप है. All right. अब it has its own द्वीप, मतलब इंडियन द्वीप. ओके. नाउ अब इससे मैं एक चीज बताता हूं. इंडिया when India see the world, it looks something like this. Pictorially, if I represent, it looks something like this. ठीक है. Okay, this is like a lotus. Okay, this is a 2D view of a lotus. Fine. Now this India call as Jambu Dweep. ठीक है, Jambu Dweep. All right. Or these are petals. These are lotus petals. ठीक है, जिस petals क्या बोला? Mandals. और your one of the मंडल, जो उसको सदर्न मंडल जो है, मतलब वैसे ये होगा, मैंने गलत कर दिया, साउथ का मंडल को रिप्रेजेंट करते, दिस मंडल. ठीक है, दिस इज योर भारतवर्ष, भारत खंडम. नाउ दोज हु आर हिंदू, ठीक है, I am sure that you must have chanted some sort of mantras at least once in your lifetime. If you have not chanted, I would not say you should chant. I don't know how it works. But yes, जब next time when you see कोई पूजा वूजा होगा तो सुनना क्या बोलता है. जम्बू द्वीपम भारत खंडम, सॉरी भारतवर्षम, जम्बू द्वीपम भारतवर्षम. फिर बोलता है स्टेट का नाम, बिहार स्टेट का नाम बोलेगा, जिस जगह पे हो, ठीक है, उस जगह का नाम बोलेगा। फिर बोलेगा अब आपका गोत्र क्या है, तो बोलोगे XYZ गोत्र। देन आपसे पूछेगा पंडित नाम, तो बोलोगे आप राजीव। इस तरह से मंत्र चलता है। दिस इज व्हाट दैट मंत्र इज। जम्बू द्वीपम की एक वर्ल्ड जो है ना, वो जम्बू द्वीप है। एंड द्वीप में देयर आर सो मेनी डिफरेंट कंट्रीज। वन ऑफ द कंट्री, रिमेंबर, जम्बू द्वीप में देयर इज नो वन, it's a collective. The identity of, remember, the identity of this dweepa, identity of this dweep is dependent on the petals. You remove the petal, क्या नाम है यार, लोटस, लोटस का उससे if you remove all the petals, हटा दो, what will you get? You will get something that doesn't represent anything. So this Jambu Dweepam doesn't represent anything on its own. But if you include the petals, then it makes the world view of India. It makes a world view of India. It views as a क्या बोलते हैं, India sees world as a lotus, and one of the petals, unlike the central kingdom, one of the petal, the southern petal, is Bharatavarsam. Bharatavars इस पेटल को उसने बोला, ठीक है। तो इट इज वन ऑफ द लिम्ब ऑफ द एंटायर वर्ल्ड व्यू। समझ रहे हैं? आर यू अंडरस्टैंडिंग इट? ओके। तो इसमें क्या बोला कि सेंटर में क्या है कि यू हैव जम्बू द्वीप, ऑल राइट, ऑल राइट। सो इट सीज, मतलब हाँ लिखो, ठीक है, वन ऑफ द पेटल्स, ठीक है, वन ऑफ द पेटल्स इज भारतवर्ष, नॉट द एंटायरिटी, ठीक है। मतलब इसका मीनिंग क्या है, कहां लिखूं? मीनिंग नॉट विजुअलाइज्ड at the center. They did not visualize themselves at the center. ठीक है, तो इसका जिसका जो वर्ल्ड व्यू होगा, द व्यू विल बी योर मल्टीलैटरलिज्म। Multilateralism means all the petals shall come together and decide the rule. There cannot be unilateralism. So Indian thinking is multilateral thinking. Its strategic culture is multilateral thinking. Its ideological setup, the cultural ethos is multilateralism, unlike the Chinese counterpart. Okay? Unlike the Chinese counterpart. So our conception is Vasudeva Kutumbakam. ठीक है, Vasudev Kutumbakam. Vasudev Kutumbakam means what? The literal meaning is to Sampurna Vasudha. Vasudha means world. Sampurna means total. The entire world is Kutumb. Kutumb means family. ठीक है, कुटुंब का मतलब होता है फैमिली, ठीक है। तो एंटायर वर्ल्ड इज आर वन बिग फैमिली. Entire world is one big family. All the countries, all the petals come together to make or complete this family. So our culture is this. So the lotus in G20 symbolize Vasudev Kutumbakam. Lotus in the G20 symbolize multilateralism. Got it? Now you understand the meaning of symbolism in international relations. ठीक है? If somebody asks you a very deep question, the importance of symbolism in international relation, then you should have at least एक example तो ये है ही, और ये संपूर्ण example एक नहीं है. It is like full example. Okay. So this is what it is. This is the conception of India and this is the conception of China. Now, if you hold this sort of conception, what will happen? तो conflict ही होगा ना, because their tendency is Sino-centric world. India's tendency is multilateralism. India never impose anyone. India has never been an aggressor. कभी India has never ever had a history of aggression. ठीक है. Foreign ruler came, they also understood to a great length that if we go by to the extent of forcing people, okay, for example, Islam came to India. Of course, Islam is it ruled India for 700 years, particularly northern India. Southern India को छोड़ दो अगर, northern India is primarily ruled by them for 700 years. But still, only a minuscule population of northern India converted themselves into Islam. 700 साल कोई राज करेगा तो 50% पॉपुलेशन तो मुसलमान बना ही देता ना, क्यों नहीं बना? They also even understood that if we deliberately and forcefully try to convert everyone into Islam, then our political establishment will be questioned. It will become a complete land of blood. Okay. But their purpose, their core purpose was, one of the purpose was the spread of Islam. No doubt. Islam is a missionary religion. तो purpose उसका होगा genuine है. हर जगह जो जाता है, जिसका भी जो भी missionary है, उसका रहता है. Everywhere. Christianity is same. Buddhism to a great extent, particularly after the death of Buddhism, when that sect came, though sect badal gaya, then it became missionary as well. Okay. Convert नहीं किया, क्यों? समझो. Because the culture of India is such. India is a country which never attacked any other country. History नहीं है. India is a country who is Vasudev Kutumbakam, tolerance. We accept people. Okay. This is the conception of India. This concept emerged from this deep philosophy. Okay. तो ये ऐसे दिखता है वर्ल्ड को, ये ऐसे दिखता है वर्ल्ड को, तो ऑफ कोर्स देयर इज बाउंड टू हैव problems. There is bound to have problems, and there are problems that you already know. I don't need to discuss that. This is what it is. मेरे समझ से आ गया होगा समझ में. Okay. All right. चलो. So these two aspects I have covered. Fine. चलिए. बना ही लिया होगा. थोड़ा सा मेरा डायग्राम अब दो साइड हो गया. ठीक है. तो अब आपको क्लैरिटी से दिख रहा होगा. आप अच्छे से बना लेना कॉपी में. ठीक है. चलो. ये स्ट्रेटेजिक थिंकिंग, स्ट्रेटेजिक कल्चर के बारे में वी हैव स्पोकन अबाउट इट. ऑलराइट. नाउ लेट्स मूव फॉरवर्ड. Okay. Now let's come to this side. Yeah. Let's talk about importance. Chinese perspective and Indian perspective. अभी के लिए importance. Okay, importance. China and India. Okay, how do we see the world? है कि नहीं? तो देखो पहली चीज, if China has a good relationship with India, it will help China to keep the influence of US to a minimum in Asia. They know it because China's main contender, remember, China's main contender is what? Who? China's main contender is USA because China is trying to become a global hegemon. Okay? China want power. All right? US is the major challenger. But if the relationship between China and India deteriorates, then the influence of US in Asia will become massive. So for them as well, it is important to keep a good relationship with us. Okay? Chalo. Then neighborhood. Okay? Having a good relation with neighbor. यहां पे अगर वो बैंड वैगनिंग करता है, अगर if possible, then the best thing is that it will endorse their policy towards peaceful rise. ठीक है, क्योंकि सबसे पहले नेबर से ही लड़ाई होता है. As well as it will fuel their global ambition. It will help in their global ambition as well. ये भी चीज है, because if neighborhood is disturbed, then it will translate into some sort of war. And if war happens, then of course peaceful rise gaya, because it is a violent rise in that sense. Secondly, global ambition will be problematic. Okay, and you are fighting with as country as big as your India. Okay, then 21st century है तो ट्रेड होगा ही. ट्रेड, इंडिया इज अ बिग मार्केट. ठीक है, दे हैव ट्रेड सरप्लस. ठीक है, इंडिया इज अ वेरी बिग मार्केट एंड दे हैव ट्रेड सरप्लस. द मार्केट इज गोइंग टू, रिमेंबर, इंडिया एंड चाइना वाज बाय एंड लार्ज till 1987-88. The GDP of India and China was by and large same. थोड़ा बहुत का अंतर था. Few 20, 25, 30, 40 billion dollar gap was there between India and China. But after, you can say 1989, China took altogether a different flight and India took, of course India also took a flight, but their flight was unmatchable. But China opened up its economy in 1978. Okay? So from 1978 to let's say 1988, 10 years, they somehow built their ecosystem. All right. Similarly, India again grew after 1991, but again it took them 10 years. So let's say 2001. Okay. 2001 तक अगर पहुंचते हैं, fine. So after 2001, you can say India, let's say that India has taken off. Groundwork was created in that 10 years. So definitely they took off before India and India is taking off now, let's say. बाद में ही हुआ. तो अब their pace is slowing. India's pace is moving at a great pace. ठीक है, India's growth is moving at a great pace. All right. So slowly and gradually the gap between India and China will reduce. क्योंकि India बहुत massively अब increase करेगा in the coming 15 years. All right. So the gap is reducing. There, so such big market. Population is 140 billion. 140 crore population. And if Indian economy modernize in coming 20 years, we cannot become as modernized as America. उनका अलग तरह consumption है, and if that kind of consumption happens in a country as populous as India, then sustainable development is nothing but illusion. Okay, if you want sustainable development to be realized in full sense, then we have to change the consumption pattern. So certainly consumption pattern will change. हमारा अमेरिका टाइप हम अफोर्ड ही नहीं कर पाएंगे, क्योंकि हम वो लोग 33 करोड़ है, हम लोग 140 करोड़ है, तो बहुत मामला गड़बड़ हो जाएगा। 4 गुना, तो सोच लो ना, अमेरिका 4 गुना अगर कंजम्पशन करने लगे तो दुनिया का क्या हाल होगा। ठीक है, तो इसीलिए वो चेंज होगा, बट स्टिल वेरी बिग मार्केट। ठीक है, बहुत बड़ा मार्केट है, तो वेरी बिग मार्केट, ट्रेड सरप्लस ऑलरेडी दे आर हैविंग, एंड इन्वेस्टमेंट अपॉर्चुनिटी, ट्रेड अपॉर्चुनिटी, देयर इकोनॉमी विल ग्रो। ओके, तो ये एक बहुत बड़ा उसका कहना है। देन ग्लोबल इशूज, फॉर एग्जाम्पल WTO related, for example climate change related, for example you have international governance related, बहुत सारा चीज है कि both have convergence, okay, both have convergence etc है, बहुत सारा issues है, both have convergence related to those issues, so they definitely would want collaboration कि जिसमें उसमें बहुत ज्यादा फायदा हो। okay, अब secondly they have internal security challenge as well, internal security challenge। अब see radicalization in their country is also growing, particularly Muslims, okay, none of the Muslim countries speak anything against China, but in present day time, if there is any one country, remember, in present day time, if there is any one country who is torturing Muslim like anything, it is China. This is a harsh reality, but no Musliman country, ठीक है, speaks against it, कोई नहीं बोल रहा। सबसे खराब मुस्लिम का स्टेटस इज इन चाइना। आप दाढ़ी नहीं रख सकते हो, नवाज अल्लाह अकबर नहीं कर सकते हैं घर में, बाहर आवाज आ गया ना गला कलम कर देगा। कम्युनिस्ट स्टेट है, ओके। यू कांट डू रोजा, यू कैनॉट डू एनी रिचुअल। Crores of Uyghur Muslim is there in Xinjiang province. They have been incarcerated in jail for years. And every Islamic teachings that basic level a person of Islam should follow, उसके अगेंस्ट वो करता है। तुमको बीफ खाना है, पिग नहीं खाना है, तेरे को पिग खिलाएगा। दिस इज द सिचुएशन। नो वन टॉक्स। यहां पे हो जाता है हिपोक्रेसी। पॉलिटिक्स वर्क कर रहा है या रिलीजन वर्क कर रहा है? वेयर इज द कमराडरी ऑफ मुस्लिम्स? So they also do it selectively. Remember it. Politics plays. It's not religion or culture as such. All right. तो ये है। तो वो पहले चीज क्या है? Xinjiang. Xinjiang province. Then Tibet is also problematic for them. ठीक है? Tibet is also problematic for them. Similarly, Taiwan is also problematic with them. And people say, मतलब they suspect that these two regions, the influence of US is growing in these two regions. Okay, तिब्बत में भी है, इसमें भी है, particularly intelligence agency. तो वो भी एक बहुत बड़ा problem है. Okay, and if remember, no country can become a very powerful country having internal security problems. Internal security problems weakens your country from inside, and if you cannot control your own problem that is residing inside your country, then you cannot claim yourself to become claim yourself as a most powerful country in the world or a hegemon in the world. तो वो एक बहुत बड़ा चैलेंज है उनके लिए, और यहाँ पे they need support from country like India, particularly in case of Tibet. May not be in the case of Xinjiang, but particularly in the case of Tibet, they definitely would want, because Tibet or Tibetan, India has given refugee to Dalai Lama long time back in fag end of 1950s. Dalai Lama came to India. And Tibet government is running from India, Dharmasala. वहां से चलता है. Government in exile बोल के. Okay. So these are broad level if you see. Then these are the importance for them. Okay. For them, you can see. Okay. Then, now what is the perspective of India? Let's talk about India's perspective. Fine. इंडिया का देखते हैं, बात अगर करते हैं. इंडिया के लिए देखो, सबसे पहला चीज क्या है, हम लोग को वी नीड गुड रिलेशनशिप विद देम बिकॉज हैविंग अ बैड रिलेशनशिप कैन नॉट सेटल योर बॉर्डर्स. ओनली हैविंग अ गुड रिलेशन विद देम कैन सेटल योर बॉर्डर. तो हमारा सबसे इशू है बॉर्डर इशू. So a friendly relation is needed for them. Border issues may not be that important, but for us, border issue is very, very significant. Secondly, our economic interest. ठीक है, इकोनॉमी के लिए वो भी वेरी बिग मार्केट. सेकेंडली, इंटरनेशनल बॉडीज में मेंबरशिप, जैसे कि यूएनएससी, जैसे कि एनएसजी. यू नीड चाइनीज सपोर्ट इन सच थिंग्स. ठीक है. फिर पाकिस्तान, you need to manage Pakistan because Pakistan has been a constant irritator to India. Okay, perhaps they do not hold the aspiration to grow. That's the reason why they do all sort of nefarious things. Okay, and you also know in today's time, if Pakistan would listen to anyone, or if Pakistan will come under pressure of any country, it is just one country, that is China. Other than that, no country can have influence over Pakistan. ठीक है, कोई नहीं कर सकता है. Previously, America used to enjoy that place, but that place is particularly gone when two things happened. When they broadly inclined towards India, or they started this maintaining the policy of de-hyphenation. ठीक है, पहले था policy of hyphenation. Means America used to see India and Pakistan from the same prism. But this policy is completely broken after 1-2-3 deal. Remember it. Now America visualize Pakistan differently, India differently. India very close, Pakistan very much distant. So in today's geopolitics, America doesn't enjoy that pivotal position that they used to enjoy previously. So having a good relation with America won't serve our purpose, because Pakistan is not going to listen to them. Who is going to influence here? China. So having a good relation with China is very important. All right. वो हमारे लिए बहुत इन्वॉल्व है. And then हमारे लिए भी global issues. ओके, ग्लोबल इश्यूज में ये सब चीज आ जाएगा. इसके साथ एक आप टेरर भी जोड़ लो, particularly related to Pakistan. ठीक है, because China doesn't support any India's resolution related to Pakistan origin, terrorist outfit or a terrorist organization ho, person ho. They don't support India. By and large, this is what we have seen. But if you have a good relation, then certainly things can change. Okay, things can change. Okay, so this is the perspective. Both saw each other or seeing each other in a very positive light. और we have share, मतलब कुछ कुछ हमारा है भी, जैसे कि SCO, ब्रिक्स. ओके, ये सब ये है, चाहे वो then NDB, AIIB, you already know about this. Okay, I don't need to explain. So this element will automatically come in the relationship. So definitely relationship अच्छा है. So in 2003, Prime Minister Bajpayee visited China, okay, and upgraded this relationship to strategic one. Means technically India and China share a strategic relationship. Okay, and remember it, in that visit, 2003 visit, China formally recognized, remember, China formally recognized Sikkim as part of India. Okay, China formally recognized Sikkim as part of India. Remember, as far as one China policy is concerned, India is a supporter of one China policy. All right, a long time back we have supported it. Okay, so as far as Tibet is concerned, India considered it is by and large fundamentally official level पे अगर देखा जाए, technically देखो तो it's a suzerainty is what they accept. Broadly, from their action and other things, you can say that India accept Tibet as part of China. Okay. So, but China never recognized, though Sikkim was made as just another state of India, but they did not recognize it by and large. But in 2003, they removed Sikkim from their map. They considered or they accepted Sikkim to be a critical part or a proper, legitimate part of India. That's a magnificent advancement. Remember it. Okay? Then, if you remember, कि एक हमने मैप ड्रॉ किया था, चिकन नेक था, ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे नाथुला पास है. Okay, so in 2005 when Chinese President Wen Jiabao, he visited India, at that time this pass was opened, और ये 1970s में ये पास बंद हुआ था. After that it was opened for what? For trade from India to Tibet. ठीक है, उधर का ट्रेड के लिए हम लोगों ने उसको ओपन कर दिया. ठीक है, and remember it, that both the country constituted a joint commission particularly for the settlement of border dispute. All right, it did not fructify, but so many rounds of, more than 20 rounds of meeting has happened under this agreement, the strategic partnership agreement, to to resolve the border issue. Recently, border issue became the main area of contention between India and China. So now it is important that we discuss the other side, that is border. ठीक है, हम लोग बॉर्डर के बारे में बात करते हैं. ठीक है, let's talk about border. Fine, border के बारे में बात करते हैं. तो present condition, border dispute, present condition. All right. Remember, as far as this Johnson line, McDonald's line, all these things are concerned, कि गलवान वैली में क्या हुआ था नहीं हुआ था, I have made a video, ठीक है, on China related to these things. Okay, Johnson line and McDonald's line. YouTube पे जाके आप देख सकते हैं, तो उसमें देख लेना अगर चाहो तो, अदरवाइज इट्स नॉट नीडेड. ओके, क्योंकि अभी कंडीशन इज व्हाट वी नीड टू नो. ब्रॉडली वी ऑलरेडी अंडरस्टैंड दैट व्हाट इज द पोजीशन. ठीक है, प्रेजेंट कंडीशन. So as I told you, when Indian Prime Minister Bajpayee visited China, at that time, both appointed a special representative to resolve this issue. ठीक है, तो इन 2013 एज वेल, सबसे लास्ट में बोलूंगा कि 2013 एज वेल, you have both countries signed border defense cooperation agreement, okay, so to resolve the border issue peacefully. 2013 I am saying. But so I said 2003, ठीक है, 2003 में क्या है, स्पेशल your, you can say, representative to resolve border issues. मीटिंग हुआ फिर 2013, ठीक है, देन बॉर्डर डिफेंस अग्रीमेंट वॉज साइंड, और इसमें क्या था, रिजॉल्व बॉर्डर इश्यूज ऑन प्रायोरिटी बेसिस, ये किया गया था, ठीक है. Again meeting and other things happened, and okay, so now the question is, what failed to reach consensus? Now the question is, why? Why they have failed to reach the consensus? ठीक है. First let's understand that. Then the problem started with Doklam, then Galwan तो पूरे खत्म कर दिया, ठीक है. तो why is the question, ठीक है. Perspective, remember, इसका क्या है कि perspective issue is related to perspective. This is related to, your issue is related to perspective. अब एक पर्सपेक्टिव है जैसे कि चाइना का एंड इंडिया, ओके. चाइना सेज दैट पैकेज डील, इट मीन्स ईस्ट फॉर वेस्ट. दे से गिव अस अरुणाचल प्रदेश, विल गिव यू कौन सा, द वेस्टर्न पार्ट, लद्दाख एरिया, अक्सर चीन ले जाओ, पैकेज डील बोलता है, ठीक है. ईस्ट वेस्ट स्वैप, दिस इज व्हाट दे डिमांड, ठीक है. बट इंडिया वांट्स अ सेक्टरल डील. Each sector, for example, east is a sector, east is a region, अरुणाचल प्रदेश. Each sector, sector A, sector B, sector C, sector D, ऐसा है, उसमें डिसाइड करते हैं कि how much is yours, how much is mine. I cannot give you entire Arunachal Pradesh to yourself, or the area that you claim, the Tawang and all this thing, I will give it to you, and west I will take. No, even in west we will talk about each point. So this is one of the difference, remember it, ठीक है. एक ये एक प्रॉब्लम है. Other problems are also there. It's not just the end. Remember it. Other problem is also there. China is thinking that, China is of the view that India's constitution and democracy, okay, India's constitution and democracy is the major problem. Okay, the constitution doesn't allow for such thing in their views, and democracy, because it is the people who will finally elect, and if anything goes against what people ordinarily think, then that party may not come to the seat of power in the next election. This is again is a conception, ठीक है. एक ये भी conception है, ऐसा है, okay. उसके बाद ये एक ये बहुत बड़ा प्रॉब्लम है, ठीक है. और ये है अब कि अदर और भी इश्यूज है, रिमेंबर इट, ओके। अदर इश्यूज इज दैट, समझो, और चाइना इंडिया का थिंकिंग है कि दे आर नॉट कोऑपरेटिंग मच, ठीक है, ये इनका थिंकिंग है अगेंस्ट दिस थिंकिंग। अब लेट मी टेल यू फर्दर दैट now one question is why they want to swap this west for east, why east is very significant for them, and why they are willing to give west. This is also a very pertinent question. ये भी एक बहुत pertinent question है कि why they are willing to give west to us and not east, ठीक है, all right. So many people say that Aksai Chin, the relevance of Aksai Chin has reduced tremendously. Why? Because previously that was the only way, remember, that was the only way through which, ठीक है, remember, that is the only way through which they could connect Tibet to Xinjiang region, ठीक है, तिब्बत टू सिंगचियांग रीजन। अब पता नहीं समझ में आ रहा है कि नहीं आपको, मैप इज सम, ये है, दिस इज तिब्बत, दिस इज सिंगचियांग, दिस वाज द ओनली कनेक्टिंग रीजन, ठीक है। So that's why the location became very strategic for them. But now there are other routes as well to go to Xinjiang region. There is no problem of connectivity. That's why the geographical relevance as such, as it used to be in 1950s and 60s, now that has gone. It is no more needed. These two places are connected through different routes as well. So they don't have much significance. Okay. But if they are having that Arunachal Pradesh in their part or even Tawang in their part, then they are very much there as far as the chicken neck is concerned. ठीक है, चिकन नेक को दो फ्रंट से घेर सकते हैं वो, एंड दे कैन कट शॉर्ट। तो ये एक, मेनी पीपल आर सेइंग कि दैट इज वन ऑफ द प्रॉब्लम्स, ओके। अब एक चीज और समझो, सम पीपल आर सेइंग ये चीज, some people, because remember it is a perspective, we don't know what's going inside the mind of Chinese official or Chinese politician. Same goes with us as well, we don't know. So whatever logic that I am giving you, it's opinion of many of the intellectuals, and particularly those people who happen to have been the foreign secretary of India, Shyam Saran, इन लोगों का हम बात कर रहे हैं, ठीक है सर। तो उन लोग, they are of this view, okay. Another thing is that both are in the position of wait and watch. Many people are saying both are in the position of wait and watch, that their negotiation ability will enhance substantially, remember, will enhance substantially in the future. Okay. Both are thinking that this is a delaying practice. Says both India and China is waiting for the moment when they have better negotiation ability. Why ability or position you can say, not ability, position you say. Why? Because power asymmetry between India and China grew substantially. Okay? If that power asymmetry goes further, all right, then China may have a better situation to negotiate. At that time, for India, it will become very important to resolve the border dispute at the earliest. Otherwise, it can invite the fury of China. On the other hand, India is thinking, that today power asymmetry is there. Tomorrow, this power asymmetry will reduce further. Okay? Power asymmetry will reduce further. It will not broaden. And in that situation, India will be in a situation where they can have better negotiating position. ये इनका thinking है इंडिया का. ठीक है. Another people are saying it is the strategic culture of China. China is doing this, and the strategic culture of China doesn't dictate. China doesn't respect those countries which is पावर में बहुत कम हो, उससे बहुत रेस्पेक्ट नहीं करता है इन जनरल. और ये भी कहता है वो, there is a very old proverb, Samir Saran says, the Chinese proverb, that one mountain cannot contain two tigers. ठीक है, one mountain cannot contain two tigers. All right. तो एशिया में जो होगा नंबर 1 हम ही होंगे, ऐसा उनका मानना है. और द मेन प्रॉब्लम इन एशिया इज इन टूडेज टाइम इज इंडिया, एंड द फ्यूचर प्रोस्पेक्ट ऑफ इंडिया लुक्स ब्राइटर एज वेल. ठीक है. तो ये मेनी पीपल आर सेइंग दैट इट इज बिकॉज ऑफ द स्ट्रेटेजिक कल्चर ऑफ चाइना. दैट्स व्हाई देयर इज प्रॉब्लम रिलेटेड टू बॉर्डर इशू. ठीक है. तो दिस इज ब्रॉडली द रीजन why it failed, why we did not come to the point of any agreement. But as I said, that this Doklam and Galwan crisis, okay, Galwan, whatever progress has been made in the last so many years, 15 years, all those progress has gone to waters. क्यों? क्योंकि ये क्लैश हुआ. तो everything is we are not negotiating. Remember, at the present position is we are not negotiating with China as far as border issue is concerned. What we are doing is we are conducting a regular meeting so that de-escalation could happen, demilitarization of Aksai Chin become a reality. उधर भी 75,000 80,000 सोल्जर्स है, हमारे यहाँ पे भी 75,000 80,000 सोल्जर्स है. वो उसके बारे में हम निगोशिएट कर रहे हैं. वी आर नॉट निगोशिएटिंग ये, बिकॉज अनलेस अंटिल दिस दैट एंटायर एरिया इज demilitarized according to the agreement signed between India and China long time back. Based on that agreement, if that agreement is not reinforced, unless until that doesn't happen, we are not going to start our border negotiation. क्योंकि अब बॉर्डर पे लड़ाई होने का ये है, आप बोलोगे बॉर्डर को हम रिजोल्व कर लेते हैं, तो दैट्स नॉट हैपनिंग. ओके. तो विजिट भी नहीं हो रहा है, आप देख रहे हो, हम लोग का सिचुएशन नहीं चल रहा है. ठीक है. अब relationship between India and China hit rock bottom, particularly in Galwan crisis. Okay. After 1980s, from 1980s, the worst scenario that you would see in the relation between India and China is the period after Galwan crisis. Okay. अब now the question is why. This shows, Galwan crisis shows their Chinese assertiveness. Chinese assertiveness. Why all of a sudden they become assertive, or particularly against India? Try and understand why they have become assertive, particularly against India. Okay. All right. तो अब दो तीन फैक्टर है, मेनी पीपल सेज मेनी थिंग, तो व्हाट आर दोज फैक्टर्स देखिए। ओके, पहला चीज assertiveness, कि it shows asymmetrical power, ठीक है, it shows asymmetrical power between ये, means China think their power and our power is not equal, हम दिखा देते हैं, many people say that, ठीक है। then why Aksai Chin, why not Tawang? Why not Tawang? Aksai Chin, because of relevance is decreasing, ठीक है। I told you why relevance is decreasing, ठीक है। Then many people say this is a salami slicing technique, okay, salami slicing technique of China. Now what does this mean? समझो, सलामी स्लाइसिंग मीन्स सलामी खाना वाला विदेश में अमेरिका में होता है, ओके। It is said that the thing that you cannot do right away, or the thing that is difficult to achieve in one go, could be achieved through piecemeal, थोड़ा सा कर लिया, थोड़ा सा कर लिया, थोड़ा सा कर लिया, ऐसा, ठीक है, ओके। So it's a salami slicing technique. इस थोड़ा कर लिया, थोड़ा कर लिया, and for then full-fledged war, maybe. Some people are saying this, ठीक है। Some people are saying that it is to test, it's a psychology, that when Indian bubble will burst, इसको टेस्ट कर रहा है वो, they are testing when this Indian bubble will burst. Xi Jinping has no idea, ठीक है, that what kind of person Modi ji is, ठीक है। एक तो पहली बात, our military is extremely powerful, extremely powerful. Presently, after World War II, the greatest victory ever won by any military was Indian military. Remember it, 1971 war, when 93,000 soldiers surrendered to India within few weeks. सब चीज हमने 2 वीक के अंदर निपटा दिया, सोचो, 93,000 सोल्जर्स सरेंडर, ग्रेटेस्ट विक्ट्री में से एक है वो, ठीक है। सेकेंडली, इंडियन मिलिट्री इज एक्सट्रीमली पावरफुल मिलिट्री, ठीक है। If the Chinese are fool who think that India will succumb, India succumbed only in 1962. After that, on every single occasion, India ने भरदम धुलाई किया उसका, diplomatically as well, ठीक है। थर्ड, कोई भी प्राइम मिनिस्टर होगा तो इस चीज को नहीं मानेगा। सेकेंडली, और दिस प्राइम मिनिस्टर इज ए वेरी डिफरेंट सॉर्ट ऑफ प्राइम मिनिस्टर। 1 इंच जब आप जो बोलोगे ये करके कर लेंगे कि बबल बर्स्ट, वेल बबल इज नॉट बर्स्टिंग, ठीक है। मोदी जी माइट बी 73 years of age, बट मोदी जी लुक लाइक 23 years of age, ठीक है। तो बहुत जान है उनमें, कुछ ना कर पाएगा। तो बट यस, मेनी पीपल से दिस इज अ साइकोलॉजिकल गेम फेयर, ठीक है। अब बोल रहा है कि मेनी पीपल से, what people say, I'm just talking about that, okay? Ab, many people say that they are using this LAC tension to send a message, ठीक है। क्या मैसेज? They want to demonstrate this, क्या उसको बोलते हैं, that geopolitical hierarchy in Asia. Okay. They want to send a message in as far as it means what? Geopolitical hierarchy in ये. Okay. It simply is sending that Asia is not multipolar. Asia is not bipolar. Asia is unipolar. Asia has a hegemon. Because the moment you destroy the number 2, remember, the moment you destroy number 2, the moment you pressurize the number 2, you automatically become a hegemon. तो बहुत लोग ये भी कह रहे हैं कि दिस इज ऑल्सो ये ठीक है. ऑल्सो some people say through this dispute they want to send a message. ठीक है, मैसेज टू किसको? ईस्ट एंड साउथ ईस्ट एशिया particularly. Okay, that if I can do this with a country as powerful as India, who has this excellent military, और अभी जो कैलकुलेट किया जाता है उसमें कहा जाता है कि इंडियन मिलिट्री इज द मोस्ट इक्विप्ड मिलिट्री टू फाइट हाई ऑल्टीट्यूड बैटल्स. अभी के लिए कहा जाता है कि इफ यू वांट टू फाइट बैटल एट 4000 meters, then perhaps Indian military is the most equipped military to do so. So to defeat Indian military at 4000 meter is nothing less than impossible task. तो वो चीज मैसेज देना चाह रहा है कि यहां पे अगर हम कुछ कर सकते हैं तो ये साउथ चाइना सी एंड दिस ईस्ट चाइना सी, उसमें तो मैं बहुत कुछ कर सकता हूं. दे वांट टू गिव मैसेज ताइवान में भी. Okay, so these are many people, everyone has their interpretation. अब सी जिनपिंग अंदर का सोच रहा होगा कुछ, we don't know. ठीक है. Some people is also saying that, कहाँ लिखूं यार? It is showing the limits of American hegemony. India is a very important ally of America. Under this pivot to Asia policy, India plays a significant role, most important role in American game. ठीक है, in their eyes. और उसी को पकड़ के आपने क्या कर दिया? रोन दे दिया. ठीक है. Many people are showing कर दिया, कुछ नहीं कर पाया. ठीक है. Some people also say that it is your डोमेस्टिक इशू भी है. ये डोमेस्टिक इश्यूज, यहां से डाइवर्ट करो अटेंशन. ओके, नाउ डोमेस्टिक इशू. मेनी पीपल से चाइना हैज forged this economic data. The growth rate that they have shown to the world is not their real growth rate. ठीक है, that growth rate is not at all real. They have faked the data to show that kind of growth, which eventually is not there. Population is very high, unemployment rate is very high, corruption's issue is very significant. ठीक है, corruption का issue बहुत massive है. All these problems are there, do remember. Okay, people are disgruntled by the communist regime and particularly the policy of Xi Jinping. ठीक है. That's why, so if these are the real issues of general population. Inflation rate is very high. Lack of commodity is also there. Okay, and most of the sector of their economy is going down. Cost of living has become very high. Income has not grown to that extent. हर चीज ये सब प्रॉब्लम हो गया है चाइना में. To divert people's opinion, Chinese public opinion, away from this core and fundamental issue, domestic issue, they are somehow moving towards what? International issues. इंटरनेशनल इशू में सबसे अच्छा क्या है? यू प्रोवोक दिस और इन्वोक दिस और disperse this idea of nationalism, because nationalism and religion, remember, in general, nationalism and religion is, and तीसरा एक चीज और होता है, ideology. ठीक है? In the last near about 150 years, okay, अगर आप देखते हो तो these are the three most dominant ideologies that has been there and which has influenced the people like none other. ठीक है? One is nationalism, second is ideology, third is religion. ठीक है? तीसरा है religion. Okay? तो politician use it to divert people's attention towards the core and fundamental issue. वो बहुत easily divert कर देते हैं. So many people are saying that China has many real problems that is ailing their economy and society. That's the reason why they have started using the instrument of nationalism. The moment they will demonstrate that our country is under threat from several quarters, ठीक है? तो क्या हो जाएगा? People will automatically come to support the government. So the disquiet that could have been a possibility because of the domestic issues could be swayed for the time being. ठीक है? तो ये भी लोग सब कह रहे हैं कि that's the reason why you have seen this assertiveness, all right, between India and China. What is the reality? Only Xi Jinping can say. हमें तो नहीं पता, but definitely कुछ ना कुछ तो सच्चाई इसमें है ही. All right. तो ये चीज है. Now, अब तो this is the border issue overall. This is the present scenario overall. Okay. So border negotiations stand still. Military, particularly demilitarization of Aksai Chin, is under negotiation. When it will fructify, maybe we will resume our border related talks. But no matter what, the solution to this border issue is not coming anytime soon. ये नहीं आ रहा है. बहुत अभी तो नहीं दिख रहा है. In the foreseeable future, we don't see that any mutually acceptable solution we are reaching. ठीक है? So this is what it is. ये है पूरा आपका. यार चलो, बॉर्डर इशू फाइन. चलिए, अब उसके बाद क्या था? ब्रह्मपुत्रा. ठीक है, वी हैव ब्रह्मपुत्रा इशू इज देयर. आ गया? समझ में आ गया ना? हाँ ना बोल दे. ब्रह्मपुत्रा रिलेटेड टू वाटर.